Gemini's was good, y'all. We're about to get into a home reading, alright? Something a little bit different. And reason why I'm doing this is because the sun is in Aquarius right now, in conjunct the moon in Cancer. I don't know if y'all can feel it or not, but I can feel it. I sensed it, and I've been tracking the concept of planets that transit through Aquarius behave like they transit through Cancer. So this is like a spiritual experiment. And so I don't know if y'all been feeling disharmony between the way you feel and the way you perceive, the way you focus, what you concentrate on. So you may have been distracted here and there by certain stuff that makes you feel good, and you can't really get into the feels because your focus is on something more Aquarian like, whether it's ideas, communicating, and how this applies to home. I'm gathering that the cards is going to give some insight to that, you know. That's my theory anyway. So hope everybody doing well out there. By the way, if y'all want to speak to me, y'all want to contact me, y'all know people who do want to contact me, get a reading or something like that, you can go to my channel tab. You can click on the link. It's going to bring you to a website. You can book an appointment with me via Google Meet. Pause. If you got Zoom, I can accommodate you that way as well. If you don't like face-to-face, we can chop it up over the phone too. You know what I'm saying? I got no excuses going on right now. Let's get to it. But here nor there. Let's talk about this family thing, you heard? The moon is in Cancer right now too. It's like, you know, I'm just connecting all the dots. You know what I'm saying? I'm being attentive right now. I'm trying to be as transparent as I could possibly be with this. So I may cuss, but I don't curse, you heard? So you might want to send the kiddies away, do what you got to do to make it a comfortable environment for everybody involved. I'm going to slice and dice this deck. We're going to draw the first card. 3-card draw, by the way, Geminis. First card being this. The Page of Wands. This is like describing the scenario, the family scenario at hand. So it's good news. It's good news. This is hopping off on a good foot. Aries and Taurus, not so much. So it's good to get some good news, right? What I'm feeling is, well, first of all, you have good vibes, good inspirations about what the younger generation is doing right now. So Gemini, you strike me and are striking me as someone who is up to speed with everything, like in the communities, even in the world of gossip. Like, you are entwined with all of that, and not only in your community but on a large scale. This could expand overseas to different places. You may speak to different people, know people overseas in different countries and stuff like that that you remain in contact with. You may even take trips. You see other places in the world, and this enthuses you to be encouraged and to stay encouraged about the future. So with that being said, when it comes to family life, when it comes to 4th house stuff, Cancer stuff, legacy, saving accounts, investing, reinvesting, should I say, you're upbeat about it. You're like, yeah, it's a go. And it's probably, like, you may even compare and contrast yourself to others only for the purpose of being equipped well in this area of life. So you may look at tradition and say, okay, well, the difference between me and those people is they like tradition more than you do. And it's not that you don't like tradition, it's just that you're open-minded to perceive other cultures, other ways of life, all of the different types of institutions, religions included, and you're like, yo, there's a place for everybody in the future. That's your attitude towards it. And I don't know, I'm not sure if you speak about this like that. No, yeah, you do. You do. This is the page. What am I even, I don't even know why I questioned that. It's the Page of Wands. You do speak to people about this. On the mountaintop type shit too. Like, you speak about this shit loudly. But you know what? You might even be in the type of industry that suggests that you do. You might be in sales. You might be a travel guide or something like that. So it behooves you to do so, and you accumulate a lot of the knowledge that I'm talking about from what you do. You may also be real enthused about a younger person in your family too. It might be your own children, Gemini. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes down to leaving them something, you like, yeah, bet. Like they may be reared in the right, grown up in the right direction, and on their own see the things that you see. They might be the one that you communicate with this about often as well. So it's just all good. It's real. This is real good. But that's the overall energy for the situation at hand, right? The whole family situation at hand. But let's see how you perceive it, Gemini. Right? Some more Wands energy. This is the 2. Upright. So let me do the numerology first. I'm feeling like there's only 1 2 out here, but it's like when I see this 2, for some reason I'm thinking finances as well. I'm thinking second house in astrology. And I think the way that you're seeing it right now is you may be ready to get up and go because you have such a large wealth of knowledge about the world and how it is to be, and like how things are already set in motion, futuristic things that a lot of people are not up on. You're ready to make a move now, because you may feel like if you wait for others, and this could be in your community, but if you wait for others, you feeling like it's you and your family and fuck it. And it's not like fuck everybody else, but it's like you're going where that momentum is, that is open-minded enough and to perceive the things the way that you see things. You get what I'm saying? So those people that you know overseas and people that you have relationships with that come from different walks of life that you've been communicating with about these things, these ideals, you're ready to make a move and go kick it with them. Even if you're just going to stay out there for a little while and just see how it is to live in the area, and then, you know what I mean? Then get a place while you're out there. Y'all done had discussions about how much rent is and how much it'll be cost to get acres even. You know what I'm saying? And build a house on top of it and this, that, and the third, and how much it's going to benefit you. The cost benefit analysis in contrast to where you are right now. Shit. And you're not bitter about it. Like, you don't got no bad bone in your body about where you're at, where you come from and stuff like that. All of that, you still like, yeah, I came from here, I was born here, I was raised here, I came from this, I went to that. I get the feeling you always been on this type of vibe though. And now you're coming to where you make a choice. Are you going to stay behind and wait for, I don't really know. I'm not seeing what it is that you could be waiting for. Maybe you're waiting for your children to grow up and get a little older. Maybe you're waiting for some type of retirement from you or a spouse. But it's causing you to be restless a little bit. You know what I'm saying? What you are very confident in, though, is wherever this place is that you're going, it's lit. It's fucking lit. You know what I'm saying? And you're excited by it. And you feel like you can do a lot of things relative to the family, or, you know, and I don't even feel like you're so set up to, like, you know, pass something down, like it's some type of urgency or something. Like, I feel like you're in good health as well. And you got a lot of life left in you. And if you do think about stuff like that, it's just like, well, okay, where can I get dual citizenship because this, that, and the third, and, you know, taxes, and that's the type of shit you're thinking about. You know what I mean? Let's see a factor that you should consider regarding this. Way to go, Gemini. I was beginning to question myself, like, am I in tune like I think I'm in tune? Like, because the Aries and Taurus readings weren't so great, you know, but the readings got to be the readings. That's what it is. What we got here? We got the Six of Cups in reverse. This is a factor that you should consider, Gemini. Well, this kind of answers the question about that choice that you're fitting to make. You know, do you stay? Do you go? This is saying to go, because this is saying to let go of the past. So if you're staying because you feel like you're leaving somebody behind, this is the factor that you should consider, that shouldn't be an issue for you. Just let it go. Just let it go and focus on the future. I kid you not, that's what the Six of Cups in reverse is about. Because you're growing up now. This is what I said. I feel like this might be a younger Gemini. You might be in like your 30s, maybe early 20s. And you've always been on this high vibing, you know, doing well for yourself. Got family that does well for themselves. And you might got a kid or 2 or 3 or 5. And seriously though. And you're like, man, I could make this move right now and still be, you know what I'm saying? Full of life, full of energy, full of vitality. And so many things can come from making that move, because again, you're knowledgeable about all of these things, all of the family life, all of the assets that can be accumulated in different parts of the world. And you know, but this card is saying, yeah, like, leave home, Gemini. Be out. Be out. I'm excited for you, yo. All of this is a real good reading. This is a happy reading. This is a promising reading. So I'm just saying, if you've been questioning, like the cards say, making that choice, you got the world in your hand, the palm of your hand. It's waiting for you. It really is yours. The world is yours, Gemini. I don't even need to drag that out for like conversation's sake. What I'm gonna do is something new. I got a little treat, Geminis. I got a crystal grid deck. It's brand new too, so bear with me while I shuffle, alright? Because this is brand new. So the cards get to slide like crazy. But this is like an 80 card deck that deals with crystals. So I don't know if you're in tune with crystals, you got any laying around that you charge under the moonlight, under the sunlight, however you choose to do it, in the rain. But this is a lot of crystals I haven't even heard of before. I'm learning as we go along, you know what I'm saying? I've been through the deck just a little bit, but I'm really just experiencing this whole deck with y'all, you know what I mean? In real time. So I'm gonna draw one of these and see how it pertains to your reading. So far, the other readings, they've been spot on. Like, we've been on with spirit. Like, I'm in tune right now. I'm telling you, I'm in tune. So give it one more good shuffle. I'm gonna slice it, then I'm gonna draw a card from this crystal deck. You heard? Might want to even look into getting one of these that I pull if you don't got one already. Cut it. Boom. This is called a Wolfenite. A Wolfenite. This is about journey, past life, and soul contracts. That's interesting. Okay, I'm gonna read it out. The journey has only just begun. Wolfenite can travel through your past, present, and future, and opens up communication with the spirit world. It also aids in past life recognition, helping you to see soul contracts that you've made in this lifetime, facilitating the karmic reunion and completing a cycle once the lesson has been learned. Wolfenite is a powerful past life healing stone, resolving any issues that need to be faced and regaining magic lost in past lives to be used here and now. This is a Sagittarius, Venus, Mars crystal. Interesting, because Sagittarius is in one of the cards that you drew. This is about journeying. Sagittarius is about journey, long distance travel. Talking about you going on a travel, and it talks about the future in the past. So, you know, Six of Cups reversed, leaving the past behind. You know, you might have finished your lesson that you needed to learn in that cycle from a past life. Now it's time to move on in the future to meet those people that you got soul contracts with, that you're reuniting with, and probably to clear up some more cycles as well. So there y'all have it, Gemini. I hope y'all enjoyed this read. Until next time, I'm out.